Hi Bob, it's Don. Hey, just putting this stuff together. There's the title, pictures of the build. The white box here in the bottom is full of receipts and information for different things on the truck. There's 3 key fobs, 2 of them's programmed, 1 is not. There's windshield wipers there for the truck should you choose to put those on. It does have wipers. I wanted to show you the air switches. The 2 for the front, I'll put it up about 65 pounds, 70 pounds. The rear, he told me there was no distinct numbers because one of them, the numbers doesn't coincide with the deal. So anyway, I just put my 2 fingers on it and raise it till I got about 100 and some pound, and then it's good. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. The controller over on the right below the dash is the Gearstar transmission controller. There's paperwork in the papers for it. It's adjustable should you ever want to change anything. I wouldn't, but if you do. This adjustment on the carburetor, there's part of that Gearstar thing for the adjustment on the transmission. Everything else should be good. I put a new distributor cap, rotor button, new spark plugs, new oil change. Now I've done this all in the winter with the intention really of keeping the truck and taking it to York and various car shows. So the battery disconnect for the whole truck, and I'm going to try to get down and see if I can get to it here, is right there, and it's on this right hand corner right here by the fender up underneath. Can't see it. There's also remote connections for like a battery charger or which I keep a trickle charger on it, and that's to jump it if you need to jump it or whatever. Other than that, everything else is pretty self-explanatory on a street rod. I'm just telling you what I know about the truck. And the VIN, there's 2 VIN tags. There's one right there on the body. Let me try to get around here now. And there's one down on the frame. The numbers match the title, of course. I can't think of anything else. The radio, which is very hard to see in the dark, is up here in the top console. It's got an iPod Access Sirius satellite radio, AM FM, does not have a CD player. This plug right here is so you can plug an iPod into it and it'll just download the music right into the radio and you can play it. This is display for the air pressures front and rear. Front, like I said, about 70. And this is what I've been told. The rear, I just put it up till I'm satisfied with fender clearance and stuff. I can't think of, one other thing here. This switch here will put the bed cover up or down. It also works on the remote up and down, and I'll show you that. It's number 13 and 14 on the remote. The doors have the remote here is 1 and 2 is driver and passenger door. 3 and 4, I'm not sure. I think one of them puts the window down on the driver's side, but I know 1, 3 together raises the bed, 1, 4 lowers it. I don't know what else to tell you. Like I said, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. I think it's a beautiful truck. I think you'll be hard pressed to ever find one in as nice shape as this is in, paint and everything. I don't know of any scurfs, nicks, scratches, or anything on the truck. It is what it is. So I'm just telling you everything I know, so you'll know. It's got suicide door pin locks on it there. This seat, driver's seat, is power, tilt and all that stuff in it. Now the other one, passenger side, is just standard like a normal car. The hood just shuts. You lift it up from the back in the middle and pick it up real carefully and easily, and it'll just come up and stop automatically. And then when you let it down, same thing. Pretty nice hood setup. Like I said, everything else is pretty explanatory. You just got to remember, when you let the air out of the truck, and the air's out now, just center the steering wheel and make sure the front tires are centered, of course, and then you can let all the air out of the truck completely, front and rear, and this is where it'll set. It's pretty low, and you can't drive it like that, of course. You got to raise it up, mainly because they suggest not running it with the air out. Emergency maybe, but with this you can't do it on account of the tires. So just raise it up 60-70 pounds, you're good to go. Okay, man, we'll post this on YouTube and let you know later.